Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. And off we go from Arizona. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Jordan Burks that time to make the tackle. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Dewan Jennings. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Play action, here's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
He's got his big tight end, George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. But dangerous Nicole Hardman on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Marcus Williams there to bring him down. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. They go play action for Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Murray. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take it back to the other side of midfield.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They go play action with Murray. Escaping to his left. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's an Arizona 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for.
That is caught by the tight end. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. Chad Ryland now for the extra point.
Chad Ryland for the extra point.
It's up and good. Cardinals come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
McCaffrey, first down and more. And it will finally be brought down at the Niners' 20-yard line. Big-time play by McCaffrey. 38 yards.
First down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. You can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Hardman now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Play action now. It's Murray. Forced to his right. Now he'll run it. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Cardinals.
On first and 10, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
That's good for a Cardinals.
Now give up the middle, it's Benson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Now a second down throw from Murray. That's to the right side and incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On the return is Jones. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Into the secondary, past the 40. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They go play action now. Murray. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Second and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
And the Cardinals first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. That one is complete to McBride. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 8.
From the 38 now, here comes second and 8. Again, it's Murray. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Nick Bosa getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Get set, up. Here's McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pickup of 14 on that walk. First down, 49ers.
San Francisco.
From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and inches. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll put Ayuk in motion. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Go ahead.
Kittle is the man in motion.
Here we go.
McCaffrey is in. Touchdown, 49ers. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book. See if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Project This ain't what you want.
On 1st down, it's Murray. The work this out wide to Benson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for 8 dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart the 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Here's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw is Murray. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And now it's 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
They'll try and throw for it with Murray. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. Now timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing now, Murray on first down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Cards going to signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline, and that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open. Murray from the gun on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. Here's a second and 12.
Second and 12 at the 26-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. On the run to the right. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
It's a gain on the play.
It is a big gain for Arizona. A gain of 66 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Murray to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona. Now Ryland for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals are able to edge a bit closer. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and 11. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. The 49ers out to punt this one. Nicole Hardman deep to return. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They go play action for Murray. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
He's got it! And out of bounds inside the 30. A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On the toss, they go with Benson. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. Now Murray on 3rd and long. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Renato Green. And the Niners will take over here just shy of the 30.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. So, from 37, here's 2nd and a couple.
At the 37-yard line.
Purdy's going to give this one to McCaffrey. And that should be enough. Works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, Purdy. They'll try to set the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Corner Garrett Williams there on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 25.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Forced out wide. He's got it at about the 8. They'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Outside. Outside. 2-9. Here we go. Yellow. Start.
That's throw, Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll bring up second and goal.
Get set, get set. Here we go.
They'll put Ayuk in motion.
Yeah, you.
A give from McCaffrey running right. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
Kittle is the man in motion. Third and goal. Purdy. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal. Moody's kick is good. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On first and 10, Murray. Middle, he's got Tucker. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
17 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
On play action, Murray moving to his right. He'll let one go down the middle. And he'll take it on in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Cardinals.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Get set.
Running left, it's McCaffrey. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Jalen Thompson with the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
First down, 49ers.
Get set, get set. 18. Here we go.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. On quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the 49er first down.
Get set. Get set. Up.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Outside. Yellow. Back around, son. Here we go. Up.
Throwing is Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Get set. Get set.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It's never opened up. And now it's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
18. 21. Yellow.
Now Purdy. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Again, it'll be McCaffrey. Now McCaffrey loses the football. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he's brought down after a gain of cover. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 4-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. He'll hit Tucker on the slant. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
First down throw for Murray. Yeah, he'll air one out. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
To throw again is Murray. The work is out wide to Benson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Niners' 43-yard line.
Murray's going to throw again. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 15 yards through the air. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing again is Murray. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You got one side losing on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game of hot potato, bouncing the ball back and forth.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd and 7. They run once more with McCaffrey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Pick up there of 13. First down, 49ers.
First down, San Francisco.
Get set.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down.
Get set. Up.
To the right side, this is McCaffrey. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down. The 49ers out for the punt. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started.
32-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They will take a knee here. So, a win here.